Morning class 7th students. In the previous class we will discuss about the first topic of your chapter number 2, nutrition in animals, which is different ways of taking food. Now in today's class we discuss a new topic, which is digestion in humans. I think you already read this topic, so you understand this topic. So take out your NCERT, we read the NCERT and explain and try to understand this topic. Okay, digestion in humans. We take in food through the mouth, means we take food from the mouth and digest and utilize it. We digest the food and utilize it. In the food there are different components which are very useful for us, and which are and something is waste for us. Okay, so the useful component we utilize in the body, like glucose, salt, which our body needed, we utilize that thing from the food, and the waste product will excrete afterwards. Okay, so next we read further this topic. The unused parts of the food are defecated, matlab the waste part of the food are defecated. Have you ever wondered what happened to the food inside the body? The food passes through a continuous canal, means food passes through a continuous canal through a which begins at a buccal cavity and ends at the anus, means which begins with the buccal, which begins on the buccal cavity. Where are the buccal cavity? In the mouth. In the mouth the buccal cavity is present. You have to see the diagram, figure 2.2. the buccal cavity is inside our mouth. So the digestion process starts from our mouths and completed to our anus. Okay, the canal can be divided into various compartments. Canal can divide into various compartments. First is buccal cavity, which is present in our mouth. Second is food pipe or esophagus. Food pipe or esophagus, the other name of food pipe is esophagus. Okay, which from which our food goes downwards in our stomach. Okay, second is our stomach, where the food is stored. Third is small intestine. Fifth is large intestine, ending the rectum and the anus. Sixth is anus. It is not a very long path, means it is not a very long path. These parts together from an alimentary canal, digestive tract. The alimentary canal is also known as the digestive tract, because in the alimentary canal our food is digested. Okay, the food components gradually get digested as food travels through the various compartments. The inner walls of our stomach and the small intestine and the various glands associated with the canal, such as salivary glands, means the inner walls of the stomach, small intestine, and the various glands which is associated in our body, in our canal, is known as the salivary gland. The liver and the pancreas secrete digestive juices. Okay, the digestive juices convert complex substances of food into simpler ones, means the digestive juice which we have in the mouth, or which we have in the mouth, it converts the complex substances into simpler substances to help in the digestion. So it make the digestion proper or very useful. Okay, the digestive tract and the associated glands together constitute the digestive system. Okay, so our topic of digestion in food, we completed the first part of digestion in food. Now the second topic is the mouth and the buccal cavity. In the next class we will discuss about the mouth and the buccal cavity. Okay, thank you class.